G'day YouTube, it's Sarah here, and let's just get right into it. I need to beat this guy. I need to beat the Narwhal. I don't have a team with anyone who has an Archie, so I've hopefully gone with some heavy hitters. I am hopeful. Last time we were here, we did not do great. So let's just go into it. This is already better. I think. I'm actually hurting him for once. Can you stop?
I have granted you my protection. Do not fear.
Okay.
Seize the moment.
I'm seizing.
Use my power to suppress its root from within.
I am seizing it. Yes, this is so much better.
Busted.
So much better than Kawaii. Shielded. Nothing. Nothing at all. Damn it.
Retribution!
Oh, go. There we go. Nailed it. Yes. This is where it gets powerful. I killed it. I did it. That was quick. That was so quick. I was hopeless last episode. I was doing so shit and it wasn't that hard. Can I lower the difficulty, please? Yeah, please. Let's do that. Wow. Ooh. Great. Did you just awaken it to its second form? You did, didn't you? Who are you? Hi. Lady? Child? Why did she throw him? Who are you?
Thanks for helping with the cleanup. It should have been my job, but oh well.
Who are you and why are you so fancy looking? You look like you belong to the wrong game.
It was just supposed to be a short private training session for me. I didn't think that my disciple and my master's pet would start brawling in the meantime.
Master's pet? Who's your master?
Well, actually, I had a feeling that it would happen at some point, but they bumped into one another earlier than I thought.
Oh.
What a blunder. I suppose I'll have to swing my sword 3 million times as penance.
Is she from Celestia? Right? She kind of has to be. Okay, we know her master's pet is the whale thing. Let's hear a bit more about Childe.
That power.
Oh.
Who are you exactly?
Okay, who cares about my question?
From what she said earlier, she must be Childe's master. Skirk, right?
Skirk.
It's just that he gave us the impression that she was the less talkative person.
I simply did not have anything to say to the weak.
I'm not weak.
But you, on the other hand, managed to defeat the all-devouring Narwhal without using power from beyond this world.
You know what I also didn't use? Archie abilities, so I'm even more powerful than you thought.
It's a strange use of a planet's primordial waters just to raise an all-devouring Narwhal.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of power is wasted on it. It's not cooperative. It eats too much. And I have more important things to do with my time than pet sitting.
I don't. I
The only
love
thing
pets.
that creature has going for it is its looks.
It's pretty. I wouldn't say ugly. It's just different looking.
All in all, it fails as a pet.
If you can pet it, it's a pet.
So what sort of person is your master? Well, Childe's master's
Her leggings are so weird. Cool, but weird.
Oh, right. So you don't know him. Sorry, I assumed you did.
Him? That means this guy's gonna be another husband over people. Yay! Congratulations, peeps.
His name is Sertologi.
That's an interesting name. Who? It's Sertologi. She just said it.
I am unfamiliar with that name.
I'd be more concerned if you are familiar with that name.
Huh. So Master isn't sufficiently famous. How should I describe him then? Have you heard of the name The Fowl?
No, I have not heard of the name The Fowl. Nah.
The fowl?
The bird.
Still nothing?
Nah.
Well, how about the Visionary? Vetterfilnir then?
Yeah.
Or Gold Rhine-daughter?
Visionary sounds familiar. So does Gold.
Ooh, that one we've heard. Rhine-daughter's part of the Hexen Circle. She's Albedo's mom, right?
Oh, okay.
Oh, so you do know that name. To be honest, I also heard all of those names and titles from my master. I don't actually know them either.
So we still don't know who this dude is.
But I
Great.
suppose you understand now, yes? My master is likely a similar sort to Rhine-daughter. They are both pursuing some form of perfection.
Well, look no further. Here I am, as perfect as you can get.
Wait, didn't you also mention a visionary person? Paimon didn't quite catch their name.
Actually, never mind that. I believe it expedient to inform you.
Oh, tell me. I'm gonna forget anyway.
That the all-devouring Narwhal used up nearly all its strength fighting you.
Yeah,
Such
it's
roiling
weak.
hydro energies will prove difficult for the planet's deep seas to digest.
Hmm.
As such, the Fontaine back on the surface has most likely been thrown into chaos.
That's fine.
In other words, the prophecy that you've been fretting over should now be in full swing.
Okay, great.
What?
So we didn't do anything.
Not to worry. Focalor has already managed to deceive the heavenly principles.
And she got killed by a sword after doing a little dance.
In the end, the people will all be dissolved into the waters.
Oh,
And
Farina,
only
you poor
Farina
thing.
will remain, weeping on her throne.
Oh, congratulations, we did it. Oh. That's not real. Is it?
Only then will the sins of the people of Fontaine be washed away.
And how are you talking, Linny? Fake out, it's not really underwater. No. Congratulations, you're not oceanids yet.
Hey! Help! Over here!
Oh, this is just a... Oh no, maybe everything is underwater. Ah. Ooh. And how did they get on top of the boats already? Ah, here we go. Here we go. Ricely. I was wondering where you're at with your boats. It's a big boat. Wow. It flies? Oh, heck yeah.
All hands initiate emergency rescue.
Go, 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 go. You know what? Okay, jeez. It's like you fire the cannons. Ah, so people grab onto them. Hang on, don't pull up yet. Who's operating those machines?
Hey, lend a hand.
Up they go. Ah. Hang on, where's your helmet? Put your helmet on, Feminine, please. Oh, do they also not need to breathe? What's going on? Is this because they're oceanids? What's going on? Why can they just breathe so
The
easily?
water's receding.
Oh. That's not that bad. Get a bit wet for a little bit.
Miracle.
Water's receding.
We didn't dissolve. The
Yay.
prophecy was wrong. The prophecy was wrong.
Yay! Congratulations, oceanids. You didn't turn back into oceanids. Yay. Farina, you come back outside. Oh, everything's destroyed though. That's not ideal.
Are you alright? We're safe.
No, I'm not happy.
Prophecy. What was wrong?
Nah, look, I'm glad it all turned out alright. Right. We beat a narwhal. The whole prophecy came true, but not entirely the way people thought it would, which would be everyone dying a horrible, horrible death.
I recently visited Poisson to meet with Miss Navia, spokesperson of the Spina di Rosula, and we spoke about Poisson's present and future.
That's good.
Old soil can still give birth to new blooms.
Okay, I'm kind of bored of this. Are you here? Hey, Vincenzo, you're back. What do you have to say now, mate? What? Please, friends, today is not the time to go to Poisson, so please come back. What are you talking about? We've established that Fontainians can't drown here. They're fine. You're fine. You can go back in. It's been unstable these days. It doesn't matter. People were thrown into the primordial seawater just days ago, or weeks. I've got no idea what the time frame of this moment is, but all I know is you won't get dissolved. You're fine. Maybe you just can't swim. Oh, it's a Fatui, sir. Hello, Nadia. And hello, Fatui, man.
Oh, the Fatui are here too.
There's also a new development compared to all the other stories, right? This is the first time that the Fatui have been the best people, really, for this entire nation, right? They've been the ones who just saved Fontaine. Congrats, Fatui. You're really improving the way you look to the rest of the world. And you didn't have to kill an Archon. Congrats.
Let me introduce you. This is Mr. Garunt Snežević. He represented the Knave in sending us a large amount of supplies. and is helping with our work.
Good job, Grunt.
Hello, Miss Charlotte. I'm a big fan of yours. I especially like that article you wrote last year about Fontaine's stray cats.
Oh, that's a weird article to be your favorite.
But if you don't mind, could you not emphasize our role too much in your report? It's not charity we're doing here. We just happen to share the same interests as the Spina.
Interesting. I thought the Fatui would have loved to have that all plastered around, right? To show how good guys they are. That'd have been great propaganda. Come on, Grunt. You deserve it. Get that propaganda into ya. I want to chat to Grunt a bit more.
Speaking of that, would you like to have some today?
Is Grunt involved in
you've
this
got
conversation?
time, right?
Can he be involved, please? I was trying to talk to him.
I'd be partial to some shortbread.
Grunt? A little bit, Grunt?
What flavor of
There we
biscuits
go.
would you like, Mr. Neuvillette?
Yes, you're involved, mate. Good job, good job.
Me? I'm fine with anything. But I would prefer chocolate, should you have it.
I knew I liked you, Grunt. I knew it.
They mentioned that the flying ship may have many uses in the future, and the journalist asked me what I thought of them. Seriously, how would I know anything about that? Flight is just flight. Whether people want to use a flying ship to broadcast good news or organize weddings is none of my beeswax.
A wedding?
Such a couple. Oh, she's getting very flirty, Levine.
Why are you looking at me like that?
So the flying ship can be used for weddings?
You've never sounded like this, Levine.
I didn't say that. That journalist mentioned it, and what does that have to do with us anyway?
True. What does that have to do with us?
You idiot, Juria. You idiot. You fumbled the bag.
You could just make a friend like Fremine here. Isn't that right, Fremine?
Oh, she's trying to make buddies.
Is this what you meant by I'll help you make some more friends?
Oh, how sweet.
To be honest, that sounds pretty sweet. Could I have your contact, please?
Oh, this is going to be a ship, isn't it? This is 100% going to be a friggin' ship.
Oh, sure. Please, write down my address.
That's a bit too soon for him, sheesh.
After Lady Farina left, Father and Monsieur Neuvillette opened negotiations, during which he gave Fontaine's gnosis to her as a diplomatic gift.
Oh. Why is everyone just so chill with giving the Fatui gnosises? Why is this still continuing? What?
A diplomatic gift? A gnosis?
Thank you, Paimon. That's my reaction. Although you were very much more dynamic about it. I was quite calm about it.
Doesn't this seem a bit irresponsible?
I would agree, but I've also heard that it seems that Monsieur Neuvillette has had a significant change of heart regarding the matter.
Why? Why would he care?
So there's some reason for this that only Neuvillette knows about?
Time to chat to him.
Back to the topic. The gnosis was given to the knave, right? What about Childe?
Yeah, the last thing I saw of him, he was thrown into a hole.
They say that he's returned to Snezhnaya to recover from his wounds.
Good.
I hear that the recent disaster really did a number on his health.
I mean, did you not see him? He looked awful.
When you think about it, we've had loads of run-ins with the Fatui. To think we'd be allied with them this time.
Honestly, it's a nice change of pace. I appreciated it.
So shocked by such a simple switching of sides?
Father!
Hi. Hi, Dada.
Are you going to take the gnosis back to Snezhnaya?
Of course she will. That's the only thing that makes sense.
That is our duty as harbingers, yes.
And she doesn't have to kill anyone. She's living the life.
I very much look forward to our next collaboration. Good things cannot be achieved alone, and you've proved yourselves to be great partners.
But I won't work in any wrongdoing. Please help us deliver this. Oh, finally, we're going to return the vision to Childe, please.
A vision? All right. I'll remember to return it. Thank you for keeping it safe for him this entire time.
No worries. Why did he give it to me anyway? I forgot. Why did he do that? I remember it not working, and he threw it to me for some reason. Why? I don't care too much about it. Hi, Neuvillette. How you doing? And why'd you give up the gnosis?
Paimon still doesn't quite get what you did to save the Fontainians from dissolving.
Yeah, did you put special liquid in them?
The authority of the ancient dragons refers to absolute control over the hydro element.
Oh, that's cool.
Fontainians were incomplete humans born of Egeria's use of the power of the primordial sea, with constitutions similar to that of mimics.
Okay.
But so long as those primordial energies remain within them, I could use the ancient dragon's authority to grant them true blood, after the fashion in which life was first brought into being on this planet.
Well, that's sick. How did you know how to do that, though? Like how? Surely that takes practice to learn how to turn water into blood.
In other words, when I gave my verdict, Fontainians became true humans, and thus would naturally no longer be dissolved by water from the primordial sea.
Oh, that is so good. They're no longer oceanids. Congrats, dudes.
It seems from your expressions that you still have more things you wish to ask.
Yeah, where's my brother?
Ask away. I will tell you the truth as I know it.
Initial verdict that was passed on child.
I have investigated his case along many avenues, and I have learned that he once fell into an unknown chasm when he was young. There, by chance, he awakened the all-devouring Narwhal.
What an idiot. Why would you do that, child?
But whether it be by sentiment or reason, that should not have been enough to consider him the root cause of the disaster. At most, he would have had tangential liability.
Okay, then why was he found guilty?
As for the judgment passed by the Oratrice during the trial, whether it was due to that liability by association or Focalors deliberately using him to buy time for us on the assumption that he would be able to hold the creature off, I cannot say.
I have to imagine it's about the liability by association, right? Because how on earth is Focalors going to know this random boy is going to be strong enough to hold off this narwhal? How? I reckon it's like a loophole in the law.
Guess Focalors had Fontainians in mind the whole time. In the end, it was thanks to her that they finally became real humans. Hang on a second. Paimon suddenly got another question.
No, this is my question time, not yours. About Fontaine's future.
Yeah, about that. Risley said Farina has already left. What's that all about?
Hey, where did she go?
Ah, Lady Farina. The people are only aware that her death sentence has not been carried out. She abdicated the post of Hydro Archon and left affairs related to that title to me, before leaving the Opera House.
Good on her, honestly. She deserves a break from everything.
I related Focalors' words to her faithfully and completely. After hearing them, she seemed neither saddened nor comforted.
Oh, poor thing.
She simply said that she was tired and needed to rest.
Oh, I hope I'm able to actually chat to her.
Having said that, she then packed her things and moved out of the Opera House, not unlike how an ordinary person might.
Good, I'm glad.
But she's still got a place to stay, right?
You need not worry. I will make arrangements to ensure that she will not want for food, clothing, board, or travel.
Good. You better not. You better give her everything that she wants. Like, legitimately.
Now that she no longer has to play the role of Focalors the Hydro Archon, she can finally lay down her burdens and lead a normal life.
What about you then? What are your plans now that you've regained your full powers as the Hydro Dragon?
After Focalors passed on, the Oratrice also ceased to function.
Oh, good.
This matter will directly affect our trials. After much careful consideration, I've decided to take over its role in our courts. From now on, I shall hear cases and pass verdicts by myself.
Which you've already been doing. The Oratrice was just there as like a rubber stamp, except for that one time it wasn't. Yeah, about the Gnosis, bitch. Why'd you give it up?
Oh, that's right! They say you've given it to the knave as a diplomatic gift or something!
Leaving aside their intentionality, the two Fatui Harbingers have indeed done much for us during this crisis.
They've done so much. You wouldn't be here without them.
Their sole remaining goal in Fontaine, at least at this point, would seem to be the Gnosis. The Oratrice has ceased to function. The Hydro Archon's divine throne is now no more, and I do not need the Gnosis's power.
That's true.
As such, it has lost all meaning for Fontaine.
Okay, that's
If the
probably
Fatui
fair.
have impure designs, then we might as well accede to their request now, and avoid unnecessary conflict.
What do I do next? Where's my brother?
You will soon be heading to Natlan, I presume?
Yes.
I'm afraid that I have
Fire
little
Nation.
talent as a travel guide, so all I can do is tell you what I know about that land.
That's all you need to do, mate.
As far as I'm aware, Natlan can be said to be a nation of dragons.
A nation of Neuvillettes? Oh, heck yeah, dude. This is going to be great.
A nation of dragons? You mean like you?
No, I suspect that I would not find myself welcome there.
Why not? But you're a dragon, sir.
Unlike ancient dragons such as myself, the dragons of Natlan have undergone long years of development and evolution. Large numbers of them have entered a form of coexistence with humanity.
Oh, cool.
Natlan is also the nation of war, War ravages those lands like an undying flame.
Honestly, kind of pumped for it. That sounds cool.
There is one other piece of information I got incidentally from my negotiations with the Knave that I believe may be useful to you. The Harbinger known as the Captain has thrown his hat into the endless ring of war.
Is that the dude with the insane nose? Is that him, the one who kind of looks like the penguin?
Sounds like a real tough customer. Seriously, everywhere you look, there's a Fatui Harbinger doing their thing.
I suggest that you fully prepare yourself before going to Natlan. In the meantime, Fontaine's doors will always be open to you.
Oh, thank you, sir. And what about my brother? What's he doing? Normally people tell me what's happened to my brother.
Hang on a sec. Paimon's still got a question about the Gnosis.
Okay, what?
When we spoke to Linny earlier, he mentioned that your attitude towards giving away the Gnosis had clearly changed. We guessed that there might be some reason for it that only you were aware of.
No wonder the House of the Hearth is the Fatui's intelligence division. They are certainly sharp. So regarding this specific issue, I was just getting ready to share something with you.
Yes?
What is it?
Don't beat around the bush, mate. Just tell me.
In truth, I exchanged some further words with that lady named Skirk after
Skirk?
sending you two back to the surface. It went something like this. What next?
The all-devouring Narwhal isn't here, so I'm no longer getting any interference. I can finally catch the scent of your power, what it's made of.
What's it made of?
It is the authority of the planet's primordial dragons, but with something very similar to a god's curse mixed in.
Oh?
It's quite a novel blend.
Why would you curse Neuvillette?
I'm sure I've encountered something like this before. What was it again?
I do not know what you speak of.
Of course. How could I forget?
What is it?
You should have the remains of the third descender on your person, yes?
Remains of the third descender? Well, it's not my bro. Because he's alive.
Remains? I've never heard of any such thing.
Is it on your neck?
According to your parlance, I believe it may be called a gnosis.
Oh, a gnosis is made out of dead descenders?
After Focalor's divinity faded, she handed her gnosis to me. But I fear I have never heard of it described in the manner that you just did.
Neither.
You should probably get rid of objects of misfortune to prevent any disasters from befalling you.
Oh, that's not good. Get rid of it. You know what? I agree, Neuvillette. Get rid of the gnosis. Give it to the Fatui. They can deal with all of the misfortune they want.
To live in itself is a blessing. But once a person dies, the bonds he once had with this world shall all turn to curses.
Damn, that's stark.
What do you mean by that?
No need to fret. These are just my personal thoughts. And my reason for no longer wishing to return to the surface.
This third descender you refer to, who are they? And when did they die?
Yeah.
Master never mentioned them to me. Perhaps it just wasn't that important for me to know.
What if it's important for me to know?
If you're interested, though, I could ask him. I'll be sure to pass the answer on to you next time.
Please, and thank you.
Next time? You believe we will meet again?
Of course.
I do. Wait. I have a disciple of my own, don't I? He can be the messenger then.
Oh, good. On your child, you got a job.
That's what she told me. Whether it would prove useful or not, I wanted to pass that information on to you.
The poor third descender. Now a gnosis.
The remains
Sucks.
of the third descender?
Sucks, dude.
So that's what the Gnosis actually are. Paimon just thought they looked like chess pieces. How could they be a person's remains?
Yeah, you're carrying around an urn. That's weird, eh?
All the same, assuming that there was no misunderstanding or special metaphor at play, that is what she meant to say.
I don't think she deals with the metaphors.
And she said that it would bring misfortune and that you should check it, which is why you gave it to the Fatui.
Makes sense. Give them the fortune. They can get stuffed with it.
If she speaks the truth, then I would simply be putting Fontaine at unnecessary risk by keeping it here.
Honestly, makes sense. You gotta look out for your peeps, mate. I am the fourth descender.
I had guessed that you might already be familiar with this concept, but I did not expect you to be one of them.
Yeah, let's hope I don't turn into a gnosis next day.
That means that the Gnosis, which are exceedingly element compatible and can even enhance elemental abilities, do indeed come from the third descender. I wonder, does your body also possess similar properties?
I mean, probably. I can interact with all the elements, so it would make sense.
Like being able to use elemental without a vision. That does sort of count as special compatibility, right?
Damn betcha.
No, let's not think about this stuff right now. It just feels creepy.
You're walking next to who could be the next Gnosis, mate. You should be ever so pleased to have this opportunity.
Comparing the Traveler to the dead third Descender and all?
Yeah, don't worry, I won't die so easily. Not like that third Descender, who, come on, could have died of old age. We don't know. That's not fair on them.
That's what you say, but this topic still feels like bad luck.
Who cares?
Once Childe recovers, let's get some more answers out of him. Or go look for his master and get the answers that way.
I want to talk to Childe. And we're done. We did it. We completed the quest. Long but enjoyable. I think it was a good story. Very different from previous ones. It was really cool seeing that the Futui weren't all bad. You know, in fact, they were the best parts about this entire quest. They were the most reasonable too. Although I do want to have the opportunity to chat with Farina after all that's happened, and honestly to apologise for how I treated her for the first half. It was not very nice if you think about it. But that's fine. That's fine. Really, there's only one way to finish off this quest, and that is to finish off with the single best event that has ever been on Genshin Impact. Truly the best event.